everybody, it's Catherine from Jane Catherine on Books, and today I've got an exciting announcement post for you. Now, I'm really excited and privileged to have been asked to co-host, one of the co-hosts for this year's March Mystery Madness Challenge, and this has taken place over the last few years, and we're really wanting to spread the word out throughout the world, throughout the booktube community, and let's get some mystery madness frenzy going, shall we say. Now, the originators for this is Elizabeth from Lizzie Fay Loves Books, a wonderful lady that lives over in Florida, and Troy from Troy of Troy Towel, and yeah, we'll link down below. And then they were co-hosted last year by Di from Dices 19. Yes, Dices 19. Just trying to get up all my co-hosts here as well. So yeah. So there's roughly about 18-20 of us that are co-hosting this big event, and we're hoping year on year it's going to grow and grow, and it's really exciting. So all of the hosts will be releasing a video today to announce March Mystery Madness and the challenges that you can all join in with us. And the exciting thing, especially for me, is that each of us will interpret this event in our own unique ways. We'll have different choices of genre of books, different book titles, different ways of interpreting the challenge titles, and it's going to be so much fun and really exciting. So what I will do is I'll introduce who's going to be a fellow co-host quickly. I will link all the details down below, and then we'll go on and to let you know what the challenges are going to be. We've decided that we're going to release this today so that it gives you a chance to put together your own TBRs, do some searching through your bookshelves, go to the library, go to bookshops, second-hand bookshops, and choose what you would like to read for each of the challenges. And we know that does take some time, so we've decided that if we let you know about it today, then you've got a good few weeks to get all that sorted, ready to start with the excitement. So without further ado, here are the co-hosts. So first of all, we've got Lisa from Books and Smiles. We've got Mike and Becca from Books and Looks. We've got Mara from Bookslikewhoa. We've got Courtney from Courtagonist. We have Di, as I've mentioned, she co-hosted last year from Dices 19. Dices 19 Hearts, beg your pardon. Emily of Emily Sears. Myself, Jane Catherine on Books. Kay of KT. Katie, like Katie Kitty, and she's actually going to be hosting our Twitter sprints this year. She's actually a blogger, and so she's going to be doing some blog posts and hosting the Twitter sprint, so that's fantastic. Elizabeth, so the lovely Lizzie Fay Loves Books. Laura from Mom to Triplets 04. Sarah from Not Just Romance Novels. Alicia of Pretty Brown Eyed Reader. Jen of Remembered Reads. Joe, Retired Book Nerd. Sarah S, because we've got two Sarahs, so Sarah S from Sarah's Nightstand. Steve of Steve Donahue. Stephanie from Time to Read. Tim, The World of Sleuths. And then this year, Troy, who's one of the co-creators, as I've mentioned earlier, He's going to be a guest host, so he's going to pop in and out whenever he can. He has many work commitments this year, so that's why he's going to pop in and out as guest host. And also Leslie of Words of a Reader. So that's our gang for this year. I'm going to link all those channels down below. Please be sure to go over to each and every one of them to send your love and subscribe to their channels and watch their channels regularly throughout the month of March, because there's going to be some exciting things happening on everybody's channel. And of course all this will be coordinated by hashtag March Mystery Madness on Twitter and Instagram, and also there's a Goodreads group that you can join, March Mystery Madness. So I'll leave all the social media links down below as well, so that you can join in and pass any comments on there, and all the information about the gang, the March Mystery Madness gang. So, as I say, I'm really proud to be involved in this year. And what we've decided to do, we had quite a lot of a discussion about what the challenges were going to be, and we narrowed it down to 6 titled words. And we decided to do this so that it gave a lot more freedom for each of us hosts to interpret how we wanted, so that we've got a good mixture of different activities going on throughout the month and throughout the world. And also it gives you guys a bit more freedom, gives you a little bit more flexibility to how can we say, interpret the words how you want to, so they're not such set in stone. There were some fantastic challenges last year, but they were quite specific. So read a book by a teen sleuth, that sort of thing. Read a true crime. So this year, because we are spreading the word far and wide, we've left it a little bit more flexible, and interpret it as you will. And as the month goes on, you'll be able to see how I've interpreted it in my own way. So get ready, drum roll. That was a bugle, I think, but anyway. It wouldn't be Jane Catherine on books, would it, if I didn't get something wrong? So here are the challenges. Oh, I'm just having a cup of tea. Just a slurp of my tea. David's frowning at me behind the camera. I thought you'd stop, sorry. Right, the challenges. Shelf. So this could be a book from your own bookshelves, your own TBR shelf. It could be on your already read shelf and you fancy rereading something. It's a mystery that you fancy rereading. It could be from a charity bookshelf, a used bookshop, bookstore shelf. It could be from a library shelf. You interpret it exactly how you want to. That's what we mean about having the individual words. Number 2, the second challenge, is borrow. So borrow a book. So borrow a book from a friend, a relative, from the library, from wherever you like. Some parts of the world have the little free library scheme. I've not come across any so far in the UK, but I know that they are really popular over in the States and over in Canada. And so go and borrow one from, if you've got a neighbour that's got a little free book library, little free book. They usually sort of have like little outside, like a little cupboard that you can go into and borrow one, or a little hutch or something like that where they keep all the books and you just go and do some swaps. So again, borrow. Number 3, new. So again, interpret it how you want. New. It could be a new book to you, a new author to you, a brand new book. It could be a new beginning, a new start, a new adventure, a new series. So as you can see, these are just some of my ideas, but if you sit and think about it, you can interpret these words and find some fantastic books that fit within the challenges. The next is historical or classic mystery. So again, historical, it can be set in any period as long as it's a mystery. It can be, it could be a true crime. It could be a classic crime. It could be something like Agatha Christie, or Jack the Ripper, or it could be, say for example, Sherlock Holmes. So anything. It could be a new book that's been released in 2018, but it is a historical mystery. So you can see how we can start to build up something in that genre. The next is foreign. So the original idea was read something outside of your own country. So somewhere, a totally different country to where you live. But you can extend from that. It could be a translated piece of work. It could be a foreign travel mystery. It could be anywhere in the world. It could have foreign in the title. It could be about foreigners that, such as refugees that have come over to a different land. So again, interpret that how you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next. Number 6 is opposite. So this can be interpreted how you want. It can be opposite to your comfort zone. So read out of your comfort zone. Read a genre that's not something that you would normally choose. I'm not somebody that reads science fiction very often. I'm not somebody that reads true crime. So that could be classed as an opposite. Or it could be opposite titles. So you could say The Girl on the Train, the boy with the pink pyjamas. So they're opposites, girl and boy. The man with the pink hat or the woman with the grey shoes. Anything like that could be opposite. We could have devils and angels. So yeah, there's ways that you can interpret opposite in a different way. The next and last is, no, that was the last. Can't count. That's something else that you find out about me. I can't count. You wouldn't think I've been a nurse for goodness knows how many years, can I? When I can't count. So yes, they're the 6. So we've got shelf, we've got borrow, we've got new, we've got historical or classic, we've got foreign, and we've got opposite. And we feel that they're a great set of challenges that you can take on board for the whole of the month of March and choose. That gives you a great selection to choose your own personal TBR. So, what next? As I've said, we'll link all the information down below about social media, how to contact any of us, all the details for all the hosts. So I gave it some thought and I decided that for my own channel I would suggest a group read book. And seeing as Agatha Christie is one of my favourite authors, and especially the Poirot series, just excuse me while I pick it up. I have chosen for our group read Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Now this is the latest cover. I have got an old battered copy that's in one of its original covers, but the new film's been released, and this is the film copy cover. Couldn't think of the word then. That's the film cover. I'm not a fond lover actually of film covers for books, but this isn't a bad one. It's not too bad at all. So I will link that down below with the ISBN number so that you can either order it from your library, and that would be classed as one of your borrowed books, or you can buy it new. But But what I'm going to do is on my Goodreads channel, I'm not going to set up a separate group just for the sake of reading this book. So I'll leave the link for you to go to my Goodreads channel, and you can then go under my books, current reading, Murder on the Orient Express, and we'll get a group thread of comments going there, so we can all chip in and put in what our thoughts are. So hope you can join along with that. I thought I'd announce it now so it gives you a chance to go and get the book, borrow it from the library or whatever. So yes, that's going to be Jane Catherine on Books group read challenge. That's Murder on the Orient Express. I've not read it actually. Well, you know, I've not read it before, so that's great. And it's been a lovely choice that my lovely friend Cheryl, who is CR Flames fan over in Canada, and it's something that we've been wanting to read together for a while. So that's the group read. And then the other thing that I'm going to suggest, that you all do a buddy read. Now you can do a buddy read out of your challenges, so you don't particularly have to pick up a separate book for this. So yeah, get in touch with some of your friends, decide to do a buddy read. If you want to find out which of my subscribers are going to do it, then leave some comments down below, and we can buddy up. Everybody can find a buddy, even groups of buddies that's going to read a specific book. So I thought that would be nice to get us all into the spirit and all getting to know each other a little bit better, because the BookTube community has been marvellous for me. And as many of you know, my mum's seriously ill at the moment, and the love, support and prayers that have been sent out to me from lovely people that I've met through BookTube that are thousands and thousands of miles away, the other side of the globe to me. But the amount of support and love that they've sent has been amazing. So, let's get joining in together with new people in March, do some buddy reads, and, perhaps might find a friend for life like I have. So, yes, that's exciting. Now, the next thing I want to mention is Courtney, one of the lovely hosts, and she's linked down below. She has drafted an amazing, really amazing game board, and it's very similar to Cluedo. I don't know if you can buy Cluedo, the game Cluedo, all over the world. I'm not sure, but it was a firm favourite when I was growing up, and still is now. We still love a game of Cluedo now and again. Especially my lads love board games. I think they're suddenly getting a re-emergence in the UK of board games. Thank goodness we haven't got all the rootin' tootin' video games going off all the time. So I'm going to be coming out with my own special way of using Courtney's board, and please go over and subscribe to all the guys, but go and have a look, see what Courtney's going to be doing with this. She seems to have done some amazing graphics, and yeah, so we're going to have a little game as we fulfill each of our challenges. Yeah, we're going to use that board, and we're going to have a little treat at the end of it. So look out for that. I'm not going to give the game away just yet. No, a bit too early. We've got to have to wait till March, and yeah, that's going to be exciting. And then finally, I think it's finally for now. I think I've given you all the information that I need to. All the hosts, dates, yes, obviously it's throughout the month of March. Finally is going to be my giveaway, so my March Mystery Madness giveaway. And for that, I've got a set of brand new books here, if you can see the titles there. Now, this is Wallace of the Secret Service series. I wanted to get book 1, 2 and 3 so that people who win it can start at the beginning, but just wasn't able to. So I think this is 5, 6 and 7. They've got the most amazing covers, if you can see from that one. I don't really want to open it and spoil the pack in a way. I've got copies of my own, so I might use that and show you again in one of the other videos. So yeah, very quintessential British Secret Service, James Bond type cozy mysteries, and seeing as cozy mysteries are one of my favourites, and last year I did run a series, Catherine's Cozy Mystery, Cozy Crime series. I might do that now and again this year again. I enjoyed it. So this is going to be the giveaway for the end of March, for the end of the challenges. So to be able to be put in the draw for this, it will be chosen at random. You have to be over 18. You have to be subscribed to my channel. And you need to comment on every video that I post for March Mystery Madness. So yeah, I'd like to get more and more people commenting and joining in and having a bit of banter, because that's something I miss. I do get comments on my videos, but not as many as I'd like, and I'd like more discussion threads going. So that's the only other stipulation, is that you subscribe to my channel, and every time I post a March Mystery Madness video, you put a comment down below and let's get some chat and banter going between us all. It'd be fun. And then at the end, I will put everybody that meets those 3 criteria into a random draw on my iPad. Couldn't think of the name again. On my iPad, draw a random number, and this set of lovely books will be wending their way to you. It's open to everybody throughout the world. Goodness knows what the postage is going to be, but hey, you know, this is a special time for all things mystery throughout the world, and we want it to be a rip-roaring, as they say, tally-ho ding-dong, rip-roaring success. And yeah, so there we go. Hope that's given you as much information as you need for now. Look out, as I say, on hashtag March Mystery Madness on all the social media networks, and look out on my channel for more news and little tidbits about what's coming up soon. So thanks for joining me. See you again next time. Bye.